thanks. This is Roland. I am in Studio B. We're live broadcaster made possible by Sierra Nevada Brewing Company. And it's a beautiful Friday afternoon. We've got live music with a great band. Dangermuffin is live today. Welcome, guys.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Thanks for making the big one. You drove over from Asheville, I guess?
Asheville and Folly Beach.
Ooh, the Folly Drive was longer.
Yeah, it's like we met here, so here we are.
The Spindale, the meeting place.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're here, man. Thanks for coming in. Big show tomorrow night at Oscar Blues up in Brevard. And a new record, kind of new record.
We feel like it's new. Yeah. Still got some legs on it.
There you go.
We're excited.
Let's hear it, man. Dangermuffin's live today. What's your first song?
There's a song called Icarus. I'm flying straight to the sun. I will forget everyone. See me as I turn to stone. See me and then see me go. I will burn up as they say. Please don't forget me. Some of us will burn out bright. Some of us will burn out bright. A million stars, a million names, but always one thing remains the same. We are living in the same way, and we die someday. Oh, I'm flying straight. Icarus flies to the sun, it forgets everyone, turns into ash and into stone. Icarus flies to the sun and remembers the war. Then he sees that life ain't real. A million stars, a million names, but always one thing is the same. We are living in the same way and die someday. Oh, I'm flying straight.
Yes, WNCW. What a treat on a Friday afternoon to have Dangermuffin playing live in Studio B, and that song Icarus to get us started today. I have to tell you, I love that song.
Thank you.
It is just such a joyful tune. And I guess that was the first single that came on the record. Did you know right away, like, this is the tune that we're going to launch this?
When we first started writing and doing all the pre-production, it was the one that we kept going back to first.
Yeah.
It's like it just had like a vibe to it, so we felt like it was the right one to release first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like I don't? You know, we're in the day of like singles, you know, and not records. But is this still is it an album, and does it have a cohesion to it, like a theme?
I mean, I think there are definitely some themes involved in it. I mean, we definitely like the Icarus archetype, you know, just kind of like throwing yourself into the sun vibe. It's actually, if you look at the cover of the album, the artwork, it's sort of this Icarus vibe where it's just kind of releasing and just being free and letting go. And we feel like the music has always kind of been about that. Yeah.
It's a beautiful upbeat record. I was thinking about like happy music can be kind of trite. And you guys, and I don't know if it's happy music, but it's like grateful music, something. There's like gratitude. What is it that gives you this sort of vibe? This
Yeah, I mean, I think it's all about hope, you know? It's all about hope and healing. I feel like that's the highest calling of music, kind of go around and spread it around and just try to be a part of everybody's healing and your own healing. I think it resonates from there.
Yeah, music is catharsis and connection.
Yeah.
And, right.
You guys know that.
Yeah, I wonder because you're such a live band, and when you go to the studio, how does that work?
Yeah, it's really fun. A lot of the time we get together and write these songs kind of in this live space where we just sort of bounce our ideas around and really just sort of try to find the right groove and the right underlying feeling, and then sort of flesh the songs out from there. And we really love the studio now. I mean, we spent so much time there over the years, and we kind of all do a lot of producing and recording, regularly now in and out of Dangermuffin. So it's become this comfortable space where we feel like we can flesh out a tight song that's really polished and finished, but also has that live feel and has the original vibe that we wanted to start with.
Yeah. How do the arrangements come together? Is that one person has an idea, or you all toss it around, or?
We all contributed. Actually, Steven back there, his family has a cabin up in Rosman, kind of at the top of the mountain, and we spent a week or so just coming together and blocking out everything else and getting. I think we got 8 hours of like material that we just kind of like comb through and be like, oh, I really like this groove, and so we would kind of take those moments, timestamps. You know, and like build the songs off them. So it was probably the most collaborative, writing process we've ever had as a band.
Interesting. And what about how about does the audience, like trying them out live and getting feedback or reading the crowd? How much does that come back in the final version of the songs?
Well, as far as like this latest record, you know, a lot of these tunes will kind of morph as we play them live. The arrangements might change a little bit, but none of these tunes we really played live before we recorded them, which hasn't always been the case. So some of the older tunes, they did sort of, we got the live stage thing, well, we should extend that section a little, we should chop this down, we should double that, whatever. But these songs were all written and then delivered, to the stage. But now we are finding that there's some room in some of these tunes to sort of tweak the arrangements a little bit. That might not be that great on the record. It might be a little laboring on the record, but live, it's like a great place to sit for a while and kind of bring in some of that improvisation and joy,
I would think, because y'all are you're such a live band. It must change from night to night. You're feeling the room, feeling the crowd.
For sure. Yeah. Definitely.
All right. The Dangermuffin is playing live today. You want to introduce yourselves or each other, or however you want to do it real quick? We'll get another song.
For sure. Andrew doesn't have a microphone, so this is Mr. Andrew Hendricks, a recent, what's it been, Andrew, 2-3 years since you moved to town, Asheville, nice. Transplant. So we're so happy to have him here and a part of the band. And then you got Mikey over here.
What's up? I live in Asheville as well. Andrew and I are the WNC representing here today.
And also the best looking shoes in the room today.
Ooh, yeah. These are too bright for radio right here.
Yeah.
You can see him over the airwaves.
Yeah, I'm Steven Sandifer on drums, and I'm from James Island, which is one island next over from Folly Beach. So grew up on that beach.
Yeah.
And I'm Dan Lottie, and I'm literally in between places right now, Asheville and Folly. But I've been on Folly since the beginning of the year, and it's been amazing.
Yeah. We might talk about that beach and mountain thing in a minute. That's kind of cool.